Alright guys, this is HHJ Productions, and today I got a 2011 Hyundai Sonata, which also happens to be our very first car. Now this Sonata comes in at the GLS trim level, which is one of 3 trim levels that you can get. The GLS is the base model. The SE and the Limited are obviously the models above that. Now the main difference that you could tell is with the grille right here. The grille on the GLS will always be the same color as the primary color of the car. The SE and the Limited will always have a chromed out grille, so that's how you can always tell. Now as we come around the side of the car, you can see we have 16-inch alloy wheels, which is actually an option because I've seen other GLS's that have steel wheels and hubcaps. As we come around the back of the car, you can really tell that when they updated this generation, they're really going for a more luxury look. Now as we come to the bottom, you'll notice something. As we look at the exhaust here, it's actually pointing downwards and it has no outlet through the actual rear bumper. And that's actually something I don't like about this car, at all. They're trying to go for the more luxury look as they do in some of those C230s with the hidden exhaust, but I do not like that at all. I think that's a terrible design cue. We come here, these are the side mirrors. No indication lights as you see on other cars of this model here, which is interesting. You got chrome trimming throughout the whole side windows. Your little antenna on top. No sunroof on this model. You'll find that in higher trim models as an option. Come around one more view of the front. And yeah, we'll take a look at the inside now. And here we're gonna come around to the interior. Now this car obviously has power windows, power locks, child locks, power mirrors. Now an interesting problem with this car is there's a lot of chipping of the paint on this interior trim piece. And this is the problem with all Sonatas, or actually this generation. And you know, most people just get this whole steering wheel replaced, which is like a $300 or $400 replacement, which is not good. What I would advise doing is just taking out these individual trim pieces and repainting them yourself or plastic dipping them yourself. Now as we take a look at this gauge cluster, it goes up to 160, you'll notice, but the car actually can go up to 130. It's electronically limited. But if you take the ECU off or you use the ECU flash, you can make this car go up to 142 or 147, I believe that top speed is. The red line is right there. It's at 6,500 RPMs. You know, other than the chipping, I think the steering wheel has a very nice design. Here we have the very nice leather patterned shift knob. As you can see right there, it has a sport mode as well, and that brings up another topic. This vehicle has 3 driving modes. It has normal mode, which is, you know, just when you're cruising around. It has eco mode right here on this button right here, which makes your car more fuel efficient. And obviously, as you saw here, it's sport mode when you kick it into gear right here and shift it yourself manually. Now this car does have Bluetooth options, so you know you could play music without an aux cord, which is a big plus to me. And other than that, you know, it's got door indicators here, so you could tell which door's open if someone didn't lock it properly, so that's very handy. It's got cloth seats. In the SE and Limited models, you will get leather seats if you choose that option. And interestingly, you got 2 storage compartments, one right here, and this flips up for another one right there. You got 2 cup holders, some more storage right there, and most people won't even know this is an extra storage compartment that you can open, you know, store some change or cards or whatever you want to. A normal mirror, doesn't have a compass or feature any blind spot readers or anything of that sort. You can come over to the back, and these floor mats do not come with the car. I added them after because the dealer that sold it to me did not have floor mats that came with the car, because I did buy this car pre-owned. Now you got back seat pockets right here. You could carry whatever you need to within reason. You got a lot of space. I drive with the seat all the way back, or pretty much, you know, a long ways back, and I still got ample leg room. So this is much a family car. You know, you could carry 5 people in here comfortably. There's no doubt about that. Now coming around to the front again, if you just look in this car at a glance, it's a very nice car. The depreciation hits it pretty hard, but that's another plus about it. We'll get one more look at the buttons right here. This is the fuel tank opener right here. Open that. This is the trunk. Pops the trunk at the back. This is the illumination, or how bright you want the lights to be on the inside of the car. Like I mentioned before, that's Eco Drive, and that is traction control. Here, coming around to the side, we got the gas cab. Nothing special about this, you know, nothing too complicated, nothing much discussed there. Here we're coming around to the trunk area. Now the trunk of this particular vehicle is huge. It is big enough for a whole weekend's getaway for two. Like, it is pretty big. And to demonstrate that for us, we got an assistant right here. Why don't you come on and get in? And like we had demonstrated before, you know, there's no words for this. So anyways, we'll go back around to the front of the car. Last but not least, we have the engine of the car. It is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, dual overhead cam, that produces 198 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque. It is a GDI engine, meaning gasoline direct injection, basically meaning your car is not carbureted. It's paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, which is surprising, because usually cars like these that come in this class are paired with a 5-speed. And this also shares a lot of same underpinnings as the Kia Optima, as they are both produced in Korean factories. And even though it leads its class in horsepower, it still has terrific gas mileage, averaging over 24 city and 35 highway, which is honestly amazing for a car that puts out this much horsepower. And that was a comprehensive review of the Hyundai Sonata 2011 GLS. And stay tuned, because we got better videos and better cars on the way. And special thanks to our assistant, Caleb, for his trunk demonstration. That was much needed. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.